Time for a swim? Yes. Let's go. Spring has sprung. Gotta cool off. Ha! Oh! Ha! Well? Yes? All right. Gah! Beautiful. Gah! Spring is here. Let's go. Yeah! Of course. Time for a swim? Yeah! I'll bury you in the sand.
Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another Camilla Emblem clear video in Fire Emblem Heroes, today taking on Conrad, Masked Knight, in his very own Grand Hero battle on Infernal difficulty. So, straight out of Valentia, we have a brother that's joined the roster, and he's introduced as his very own Grand Hero version. A lot of people have likened him to Berkut, as a Lance Cavalry unit that is especially tanky, has Barrier Lance Plus, so he does kind of fit that archetype, but the map itself, nothing really to write home about as far as difficulty is concerned. Very low-key. I think most beginners are going to have a relatively easy time to deal with this map in particular. Conrad himself, as mentioned, is particularly bulky. He comes with bracing stance. He has chill attack, so it's going to debuff one of your units that has the highest attack. So that's going to reduce the damage that he takes potentially from that unit. He also has pulse smoke, and he has glacies. So he's decked out to take some hits and tank some hits. Certainly, that's going to be his role. We have this red bow over here, so if you're going to be tanking a hit or enemy phasing the enemy forces, more likely than not, you're going to be tanking a hit from this red bow, because his range is basically the entire front-loaded area. And then right behind him is this blue cavalier that shares that danger zone. So again, just bear in mind that if you're tanking a hit, you're going to be probably tanking a hit from both of these units. And the only other thing is really just, there's some movement shenanigans with respect to this sword flyer, just because they do have aerobatics, so they can sort of dash forward into this tile and attack right up here. So you just want to watch out for those types of things, but otherwise, pretty straightforward. The map has this moat here, which we don't have to worry about because we're flyers, but I guess it is a little challenging to create choke points if that's your playstyle, just because you have two breach areas, and so two ways to traverse, as well as extended pretty heavy range from the enemy forces, and you have limited movement options on your side of things because you're kind of broken off by this castle wall. So in terms of that, you don't really have too many options. There's also this green Fafnir, as well as this green mage, but there are no reinforcements on this map. It's a Grand Hero battle map that does not feature reinforcements. The enemy forces will not move forward on turn 1. You have to bait them out or attack them in order for them to initiate on you and move forward and march on you. So relatively straightforward overall. I would say that the easiest engagement point is going to be this red bow user off to the side here, because if you're able to take them out, that reduces the range and the number of units that you're going to have to tank on the next turn, because at that point you're really going to only have to deal with the blue cavalier. If you decide to tank Conrad, for example, you're going to have to tank a hit from the red bow as well as the green mage and Conrad, so that's a little bit dicier. You're getting hits from all three color damages, so Could be a little bit more difficult. Again, not terribly difficult. Honestly, you can probably plant a colorless unit right here, a tanky colorless unit like a Canagus or something, and do absolutely just fine. The only issue with that would be, of course, that the Blue Cavalier has a Blawraven, but honestly, even with the Blawraven, I don't know if he'll do enough damage if you have the right setup with a Canagus. But anyway, any high-level team will do it. And at least for our purposes, we're going to be engaging on the red bow. So let's take a quick look at the Camillas that we brought along with us. We brought along a pretty tried and true team. We have Vanilla Camilla merged at +10, Speed, Asset, Camilla's Axe with Special Refine, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Distant Counter, Renewal, Hone Flyers, and Chill Attack for the seal. We also have Spring Camilla here, merged at +10, Speed Refinement, 5 Dragon Flowers, Summoner Support, Raven Triangle Adept build, Reposition Draconic Aura, Vantage for the B slot, Goad Flyers for the C slot, and Distant Defense 3 for that seal. Next up, we have New Year's Camilla Holiday Traveler Camilla merged at +10 with a Speed Asset, Slaying Edge with Attack Refine, Death Blow, Desperation, Goad Flyers, Heavy Blade for the seal, Gale Force for the special, and Reposition for the assist. And finally, we have Tropical Beauty Camilla, Summer Camilla merged at +10, Attack Asset, Blurblade Fury Desperation build, Reposition Draconic Aura, Goad Flyers for the C slot, and Flyer Formation for the seal. So, naturally, we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be engaging on the red bow user, and the best unit to do that will be Summer Camilla, given the color advantage. The red bow user is one of the few archers that we can't tank with Spring Camilla because she does not have color advantage. So we're just going to saddle up to the side here and hug the danger zone as we move forward and approach the red bow user. Like I said, they don't approach without you engaging on them or baiting them first. So we are able to kind of engage on the red bow user and tank a hit from the red bow user, a moonbow in fact, but Camilla is able to tank that hit. And at this point, we're in the range of the Blue Cavalier, so we just want to reposition to safety. And we're going to put both of our green Camillas in the range of the Blue Cavalier for next turn. And then the rest of the enemy forces will approach in an orientated position that we can just kind of clear them out, match up color advantages, and clear the map. So Spring Camilla will take out Conrad. New Year's Camilla will make short work of this green mage. We're just going to reposition Summer Camilla over to the side so she can take out the Sword Flyer. And then New Year's Camilla is perfectly positioned to enemy phase the green Fafnir on the following turn. So, like I said, easy peasy, very straightforward. If you're using flyers, of course. Could be a slightly more difficult prospect if you have other teams. Again, just because a choke point is a little bit of a difficult prospect. But again, the enemy forces aren't built terribly powerfully. And for the most part, there's not too much to worry about. So let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams you ended up utilizing to clear this Grand Hero battle on Infernal difficulty. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching, taking some time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.